Why is it that many people don't land their dream jobs or don't get promoted as they expect, even though they possess the right skills and qualifications? The reason is simple. Many companies and organizations have evolved from the traditional model of assessment to something new. In a survey conducted by Katz University in the United States, it was found out that most organizations rated communication skills as the top priority factor for selecting their managers and management staff in general. This is why I help many people around the world, like Claudia Tavares from Portugal, to improve their communication skills and develop at work, their personal relationships, and of course, convert more clients to their business. So I'm inviting you to join my masterclass today. Sign up. Let me help you as well. Hi everyone. My name is Dr. Ennis Oloronipa, a communication expert. Has someone ever misunderstood you before? Maybe in a presentation, or your friend, a family member, your boss, your colleague at work, your employee, or some stranger. If that has ever happened to you, then this video is for you. You see, the reason why that happens is because of communication itself. What is communication? Communication is getting information from one person to another, or from a source to a receiver, while retaining the content and the context of the communication. You see, most people are familiar with the content. So I said it, or I typed it, and then you heard it or you received it. But the challenge most times is with the context. Was it understood the same way you meant it? You see, that's where the challenge is most of the time. And I'm here to address it, to tell you why that happens, and also give you some of the tips to navigate these challenges or these barriers. You see, in communication, there are 8 different processes. There are 8 steps, meaning whenever you speak, it might be within seconds, but what you said or that communication actually went through 8 different processes. Can you imagine? So at different levels, at different steps, there could be barriers. Imagine 8 of them. So there could be some hindrance somewhere. So the first thing is for you to understand what these barriers are, or what these steps are really. Then when you know what the steps are, it's easier for you to identify where the challenge or the problem could be. So in this video, we'll go over those 8 processes, and I have a masterclass because one video is not enough to tell you a lot about communication. So if you want to sign up to my Effective Communication Skills Masterclass, the link is right below. So let's get into the video. The first process is the source. The second one is the message. The third one is encoding. The fourth one is channel. The fifth one is decoding. The sixth one, number 6, is receiver or receiving. Number 7 is feedback. And number 8 is context. So let's talk about, so now I have a mnemonic for you to remember it. SME-CDR-FC. Okay? SME-CDR-FC. So easy for you to recall these 8 processes. So that at any point in time, when there's a breakdown in communication or any barrier, you can recall the 8 processes, and it's easy for you to analyze and identify which of the processes, it could be one, it could be more, where the barriers are, and then you can take them out. All right, so the first one is the source. That's S. The source is the origin of the communication. Now, I'm making this video and speaking with you. I am the source of the communication. So sometimes when there is a misunderstanding in communication, it might be from the source. So the reason I'm giving you these 8 processes is for you to begin to consider whenever there is a breakdown in communication. I can tell you, I can guarantee you that the problem is very clear. One of these channels, one of these steps has been affected. It could be one or more. So the first one is the source of the communication. That is you. Imagine you're communicating with someone and you're in a bad mood. Most likely that communication will be corrupted. You see, so the source could be the problem of the communication. The next one is the message. Maybe the message was wrongly packaged. Maybe the message itself, you see, was actually wrong or, offensive, and therefore sending the wrong signals. So check the message. What exactly are you saying, or what is being communicated? The third one is encoding. Oh, great. So there's a source, the origin of the communication. Then there is the message that you're communicating. Then the third one is, how are you encoding it? How are you packaging that message? In what format? You see, for example, what I'm saying to you right now is in verbal format. So I thought the best way to communicate this to you at this time was to say it, not to write it down, not to send you an email, but to actually say it verbally. So you choose the encoder for your message. So sometimes maybe you chose the wrong encoder. It probably could have been better to be written out and not actually said verbally, you see. So there could be a problem with how you encoded your message. The next one is the channel of communication. Oh, great. Now I have encoded the message in a verbal format. Now, what channel? So right now I'm making a video. You see, some of you watch this video on YouTube, on Instagram, different platforms, but on your screen. So I'm using the internet as a channel to communicate this encoded message. You see, the video can also be, or recording it in the video format can also be part of the encoding. You see, so it's verbal, it's encoded in the video, and now I am passing it to you through the internet, through different platforms. So maybe you are choosing the wrong channel to communicate. Now, the other way is the same thing. Probably you are misunderstanding your boss or someone speaking with you or telling you something. It could even be in a presentation, in a live class. Maybe there's a problem with how the message was channeled, what platform was used. Probably you had an online live class or live session. Probably should have been, done in a live class, not online. You see, probably physical would have been better. So the channel of communication could be the problem, therefore causing the misunderstanding. The next one is decoding. How do you decode the message? How was it decoded? I'm going to stop here. I'll make another video next week to continue from this place. So this is just how many did I give you? I gave you 4. Yeah, so I have 8. So I'm giving you 4 this week. I'm going to give you 4 next week. But I have a masterclass, like I said earlier, where I give you all the details. Beyond, this is just the introduction. Beyond this, there are several communication skills that you need to master, to learn. And that takes lots of time and explanation and practice. So in my masterclass, I'll give you several tasks. I will oversee your tasks, give you feedbacks. You have live sessions with me. And again, I will tailor for you more specific tasks related to probably your job, to different ways or your most common ways of communication. So I will tailor for you something specific that could be useful and helpful to your career, to your life in general. Hope you love this video. Let me know if you enjoyed the video and follow the link below to join my masterclass. Bye-bye. God bless you. See you in the next video.